There are a series of habits that the rich and wealthy swear by that the rest of us just don't. As a six-figure net worth business owner, here are some of the ones that I swear by in my day-to-day life. The first habit is to improve a specific area by just 1%. In the book Atomic Habits, the author James Clear showed how by improving in lots of areas by 1%, you can actually move much faster towards your goals because all of these small improvements really add up to big change over time. So when it comes to your money, this can be saving an extra 1% this month, adding an extra 1% to your pension, reducing your spend in a certain area by 1%. All of these 1% are really going to add up to big change and help you create wealth in your life. The second habit is having a nightly gratitude practice. This might seem woo-woo, but studies have actually shown that the psychological impact of being grateful for the things you already have in your life actually paves the way for you to increase your abundance and wealth. So every night before you go to bed, spare just 2 minutes to write down in a journal or your notes app all of the things that you are grateful for today and watch your abundance multiply. The third habit is setting clear money goals and being specific. By setting goals that have a number and a time and an allocated purpose with your money, you are so much more likely to hit those goals. So be specific. For example, I need to save £10,000 by the end of 2026 to put towards a house deposit. That now becomes a measurable and achievable goal with a time deadline. And you can then work backwards from that goal to figure out how much money you need to put aside every month to hit that target. And if you need to take on extra work to hit it, and where you need to cut back in certain spending areas. The fourth habit that I have is constantly reviewing my spending. I am obsessed with tracking my spending. I have a budget tracking sheet that I've made that I log all my expenses every single month, and it automatically calculates for me how I am doing in certain areas. So I go by the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% of your income for essentials, 30% for nice to haves, and 20% into savings and investing. You can also just use an app. There is Plum, Emma, and lots of banking apps actually just do this for you now in the UK. But by constantly tracking and then reviewing your spending, you can see where your spending habits are actually lining up with your financial goals and see if you're on track to creating wealth for yourself or just getting into more debt.